Traveling through the decades, the evolution of contemporary Asian music. A new era in Asian music began in the 70s when artists from across the continent started fusing traditional sounds with Western influences. The modern, dynamic, and varied Asian music scene that we know today is largely due to this merging of styles. Let us take you on a short journey, highlighting the major turning points, musical styles, and musicians that have influenced modern Asian music. Asia's rock and pop scene explodes in the 70s. The 70s were a watershed moment for Asian rock and pop, with acts like Happy End from Japan and the He Sisters from Korea becoming household names. While drawing influences from Western folk and rock music, these trailblazers also incorporated traditional Asian instruments and melodies into their sound. Cantopop started to form in Hong Kong, where performers like Roman Tam and Sam Hui were very popular. Generations of Asian musicians would be shaped by Cantopop's distinctive fusion of Mandarin pop, rock, and traditional Cantonese music. J-pop and K-pop's beginnings. J-pop and K-pop, two styles that have come to represent Asian pop culture, were born in the 80s. Akina Nakamori of Japan and Sobangcha of Korea, sometimes called the Korean Beatles, were pioneers in their country's first wave of popular music. Popular Taiwanese pop artists such as Fei Yu-ching and Chi Yu rose to prominence in this decade as well. The 1980s were a pivotal decade for the Asian music industry, setting the stage for subsequent expansion and diversity. Asian music's globalization in the 90s. The rise to fame of Asian musicians in the 90s was a watershed moment in the history of Asian music. Bands such as X-Japan and Malice Mizer, who were leaders in the J-pop and visual K movements in Japan, gained a global following. The inventive sound and highly produced music videos of Seo Taiji and Boys from Korea are often said to have started the modern era of K-pop. Artists such as Faye Wong and Na Ying, who gained immense popularity in the 90s, also contributed to the rise of China's Mandopop scene. Asian hip-hop. A new age in Asian music began in the 2000s, when social media and the internet altered the distribution and consumption of music. The likes of Epic High of Korea and Teriyaki Boys of Japan spearheaded the rise of Asian hip-hop, which eventually became popular all over the world. Mandopop, a style of pop music that blends Mandarin Chinese lyrics with Western-style music, also gained popularity in this decade. Famous musicians such as Jay Chou and Wang Li Hom sold millions of records around the world and became household names. In the 2010s, K-pop conquered the world, and Mandopop music rose to prominence. Groups from Korea, such as BTS, Blackpink, and EXO, achieved unparalleled worldwide success in the 2010s. The choreographed dance routines, catchy hooks, and highly produced music videos of K-pop enchanted audiences from Seoul to New York. The popularity of Chinese pop music kept rising, thanks to acts like TF Boys and the Fulinmen. Artists from Southeast Asia, such as Raisa of Indonesia and Tata Young of Thailand, gained regional fame in the 2010s, marking the beginning of Southeast Asian pop. Contemporary Asian music. What's next? Adapting to new times and styles, the Asian music scene is thriving in the new millennium. Asian artists are becoming household names thanks to the proliferation and democratization of online streaming services and social media. Asian music nowadays is more dynamic and varied than ever before, with styles ranging from the polished, eclectic Southeast Asian pop to the sleek, polished K-pop. One thing is certain, Asian music's future is brighter than it has ever been before, thanks to the continent's thriving music industry. Finally, spanning decades, genres, and borders, the evolution of modern Asian music is an incredibly interesting and captivating tale. Asian music has gone a long way, from its humble beginnings as rock and pop in Asia to its current status as a worldwide phenomenon thanks to K-pop. The next lap of music is right out of Asia, of